This year has been one of the most incredible years in the world of cinema, bringing us a massive wave of new releases that left many of us wondering, what should I watch? And which movies are truly worth it? That's why, in this video, we've gathered the top 10 best new movies of 2025, films that combine entertainment, suspense, and stunning visuals. We've ranked them from great to outstanding, so make sure to watch until the end because the top spots are absolutely unbeatable. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Nice shot.
Yo, veteran, you classic.
That was close, huh? Sure was.
At number 10, we have the action and crime film Play Dirty. Mark Wahlberg returns as Parker, a professional thief who is betrayed by his team after a failed heist in which they believe he was killed. But he survives and begins a bold journey of revenge that leads him to plan a massive robbery of an ancient artifact worth $1 billion, putting him face to face with the New York Mafia and international criminal organizations. The film stands out with its fast pace and entertaining atmosphere, offering a mix of crime and suspense with a touch of dark comedy. It's definitely worth watching if you're a fan of heist and revenge movies.
This will be for you now. You are going to die tonight.
What are you talking about?
Unless you give it what it wants.
At number 9, we have the thrilling horror film, Vicious. The story follows Polly, who receives a mysterious visitor at midnight, an old woman who gives her a strange box and tells her to place inside it 3 things: one she needs, one she hates, and one she loves. What seems like a strange ritual soon turns into a terrifying nightmare, as Polly finds herself trapped in a world where the line between reality and illusion begins to blur. She must make a series of impossible choices to survive. The film perfectly captures the fear and anxiety Polly experiences as she struggles to escape this nightmare. A truly chilling and outstanding movie, highly recommended for horror fans. At number 8, we have the mystery thriller The Woman in Cabin 10. The story follows Lo Blacklock, a travel journalist assigned to cover a luxury cruise aboard an exclusive yacht. What was supposed to be a relaxing and elegant getaway quickly turns into a terrifying nightmare. One night, Lo witnesses a woman being thrown overboard from the cabin next to hers. But when she reports it, everyone insists the cabin was empty and that no one is missing. Caught between disbelief and growing paranoia, Lo takes it upon herself to uncover the truth, leading her into a web of danger and deception where no one can be trusted. The film stands out for its tense atmosphere and constantly building suspense, a must-watch for fans of psychological mystery and thrillers.
Excuse us, we're looking for some water.
Well, now that's something we have plenty of.
They were after you, girl.
Why would they be after her?
At number 7, we have the drama thriller, Killing Faith. Set in the year 1849 in the deserts of Arizona, a mysterious disease spreads, bringing fear and chaos across the land. The story follows Sarah, a newly freed slave who is desperately trying to protect her young daughter, a child believed to be cursed, as everything she touches dies instantly. In her attempt to save her daughter, Sarah teams up with a town doctor, and together they embark on a dangerous journey across the American frontier. The film perfectly captures the harsh atmosphere of the 19th century Wild West and is definitely worth watching.
We have to solve the case.
It's not worth dying for. Judy!
Nick! Good luck! I love you!
Taking the 6th spot, we have the highly anticipated animated film, Zootopia 2. The beloved duo, Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde, return for a brand new adventure in the famous Animal City. But this time, they face an unprecedented threat that could shake the very balance of Zootopia. The mystery begins with the arrival of a new villain named Gary the Snake, a venomous serpent spreading chaos and revealing the existence of a secret society of reptiles that has lived in the shadows for years. Judy and Nick must infiltrate new and unseen corners of Zootopia to uncover the truth and restore peace to their city. The film is produced by Walt Disney Studios and is set to hit theaters on November 26th of this year.
No, carrots! Whoa! Beautiful!
Please believe the roof man may still be in the area.
What the? Oh my god!
Taking the 5th spot, we have the film inspired by true events, Roofman. The movie tells the bizarre story of Jeffrey Manchester, a former soldier who becomes a professional thief, breaking into McDonald's restaurants through their rooftops, earning him the nickname the Roofman, hunted by both the police and the media. After being captured and later escaping from prison, he hides inside a toy store for 6 months, living among dolls without anyone noticing. Things take a turn when he falls in love with a store employee named Lee, forcing him to choose between starting a new life or facing the ghosts of his past. The film is packed with humorous moments and keeps you smiling the entire time, thanks to the wild and unpredictable life of this fascinating man. Before we move on to the next movie, don't forget to support the channel by hitting the like button and subscribing so you'll always stay updated with the best and newest movies and shows. And we'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments which films on this list you're enjoying the most.
You think you're in control of this? You're not.
At number 4, we have the highly anticipated action and sci-fi film Tron Ares. Over 15 years after Tron Legacy, the franchise returns with an all-new story. This time, the plot follows a highly advanced program named Ares, who is sent from the digital world into the real world on a secret mission, becoming the first AI entity to ever enter the human realm. The tension escalates as two powerful corporations, Encom and Dillinger Systems, battle for control over the Permanence Code, a key capable of transforming digital beings into real humans. Simply put, Tron Ares is a top-tier science fiction film packed with action and adrenaline, featuring breathtaking visuals and an extraordinary world design that keeps you immersed from the first frame to the very last. And now, it's time to reveal the top 3 films on our list, starting with number 3.
He's here.
At number 3, we have the highly anticipated horror film, Black Phone 2. 4 years have passed since the events of the first movie, and Finn is still haunted by the trauma of the serial killer known as the Grabber. But the nightmare isn't over. His sister Gwen begins having strange dreams about missing children and receives mysterious calls from an old phone, pulling her back into the darkness of the past. Their journey leads them to the abandoned Alpine Lake camp, where they discover that the killer they thought was gone is still out there and has a hidden connection to their family. A pulse-pounding sequel that reminds us why the first film was one of the best modern horror movies. A must-watch for true horror fans. We're getting closer to the top with the amazing sci-fi film Predator: Badlands. This time, the story doesn't take place on Earth, but on a distant planet called Kalisk, where we see a completely new side of the Predator world. The story follows Dek, a young Yautja who is exiled from his tribe after failing a hunt and after his brother is killed by their father. In an attempt to restore his honor, he begins a dangerous journey in search of the greatest opponent to prove his strength. But his journey takes an unexpected turn when he meets Thea, an industrial robot from the Wayland-Yutani Company, and he's forced to ally with her to face predatory creatures and enemies from other worlds. The film offers a strong dose of action in addition to a strange world that keeps you immersed in the planet's details from beginning to end, and it's scheduled to be released in theaters on November 7th. At number 1, the film that rightfully takes the top spot, The Running Man. The story takes place in the future, where a brutal TV show called The Running Man forces participants to escape through dangerous zones while being chased by professional killers, all broadcast live for the audience as a form of entertainment. Ben Richards is forced to join the game because he needs money to treat his sick daughter. But what starts as a fight for survival quickly turns into a revolt against a corrupt system that manipulates human lives. He uses his intelligence and cunning to face the killers and uncover the truth behind the show. The film is set to release in theaters on November 14th, and from all the trailers and teasers, it looks like it will be one of the biggest films of the year, And honestly, I'm really excited to watch it. If you're a fan of Netflix movies, we've prepared a special list featuring the top 10 new Netflix movies you can watch right now by clicking on the video appearing on your screen. And don't forget to support us with a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any updates on the latest movies and series. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.